All right, hello.
Hello, friends.
We're back on the Somnium Files nirvanA initiative tonight. Yeah, I got nothing else to say about that. That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what's happening.
yeah. You know, we're playing video games. It's a wild departure from normal. You want to introduce yourself?
Most certainly, once I stop my alarm on my phone. Hi, hello, my name is Lemur. I guess we could just do a random fun fact, because we don't have a question tonight. Let's see. My current favorite color is yellow.
Current
All I got.
favorite. Does that mean that it like changes?
Yeah, I would say I have. As a surprise to absolutely no one, I feel like I would say I have more of a favorite color palette.
Yeah,
Um,
I can see that.
but yeah, it's more of like right now, like if I had to pick one, it would be yellow.
Nice. I like it. It's nice and bright and, summery, which we're heading into summer, so I get it.
Yeah.
Neat. All right, and I'm Kels. I have the controller. I'm your player one, so I have all the power, but I'm very merciful and let most of you guys make most of the decision. Um, and my current favorite color, I'm gonna go with pink. I kind of go between pink and red, but we're gonna go with pink. So,
Oh yeah. My
yeah,
favorite color is orange. Hell yeah, that is in my color palette. Love orange.
it truly is in her color palette. That's what I always think of. If you had to like put a gun to my head and ask me what your favorite color is, I probably would have come up with orange.
Yeah, and you wouldn't be wrong.
That's good because I'd have a gun to my head. So,
I would have say to expand on the palette,
mm-hmm.
pretty much fall Halloween colors, all of those. So like my favorite color as a kid was green. I was
Mm-hmm.
very much a green kid. My bedroom was green.
Yeah.
All my clothes green. Uh,
Oh.
and upon reflection, the tism does not is not surprising. Anyway, yeah, so green, purple, orange, yellow is a newer one, and of course black and gray are also in there.
Nice. Yeah, I tend to go more towards like jewel tone stuff. Like your deep reds, your deep purples, stuff like that. Deep greens. Because there's something about pastels. I think pastel pink might be the only pastel color I actually like. So,
Yeah.
but other than that, like I love
Yeah.
like deep jewel tones.
Yeah, I'm definitely more of a like a jewel, like more of a like a vivid. I'm a vivid color kind of person. Not necessarily like neon,
Yeah.
but I'm not. I don't really like pastels too much either.
Yeah.
But
They don't
they do serve their purpose.
they do serve their purpose. I will agree with that. But also, if I'm gonna have a color, like I want it to, I don't know, smack me in the face. So cool. Well, nice and easy question today, mostly because
Yeah.
we came up with it right now.
Yeah, I did not have full disclosure, I did not have time before stream because I was filling out paperwork for the government. So I was a little distracted. I will next time I'm on stream, I'll have a question.
Fuck the government. To my
Not it. We
allocated
want the.
FBI agent, please do not take that as a threat.
I would like to clarify, or also, add that we want the government to like what I have to say in this instance.
That's fair.
So, not this particular branch of the government. Everything else, get wrecked.
All right. Chat says orange like the Nickelodeon splat. That's pretty
Oh
neon, I
yeah,
think.
That's a good orange, though.
Yeah, to my FBI agent, that was a threat. Bring it on. Look, my face is on these streams, and these stay on the internet. So,
The internet is forever.
yeah, I'm not stupid enough to say bring it on, FBI. Do not bring it on. But just know if you do bring it on, I will take it as a challenge. And we'll see who wins. Also, I found out, so my brother is currently trying to sell a house because he's moving, and found out, so I've got a scammer who's been messaging me like literally every single day at like 9:30 in the morning, begging me to sell him this house. Like, give him a number, give it, you know, like, they'll sell it like sight unseen, whatever. Apparently, it is a crime to try to sell a house you don't have. And it's a good thing that
Uh-huh.
my brother went to law school because I did not know that. Because apparently it is two different crimes to try to sell a scammer a house for $2.2 million in Target gift cards. Who would have thought?
No, that's for real though. With the selling of the house. So after my grandma died, we sold her one. She had perks of being a boomer. She owned 2 houses, in Southern California. So when we sold the first one, they were pretty good about only contacting my mother, but when we sold the house that she actually lived in, because she had the first one was like a rental, so that was her income. The second one that she actually lived in, I was getting like contacted, and it's
Right.
like my name is nowhere on any of this. Like everything was left to my mom. Like, why are you contacting me? And I would just like block and move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. It's only a crime if you get caught.
Yeah.
Um,
Look, here's the thing is that this random scammer was able to connect me to a house I've literally never been to and has none of my like details on it. So I have a feeling the police could possibly also do the same thing.
perhaps.
Look, if I'm gonna commit a crime, we're gonna do it smart. Yeah, you were left out of the will. You know why. All right, let's recap. So, Chikara explained to us about using gene editing to become biologically immortal, and Tama was sus of him. We covered what a wink sync is and drugged him for a proper sync. His Somnium covered the BBAB, that aims to combine the left and right sides of the brain to create superhumans, and we ran into his conscious antibody. Tama ended up going through his experiments, and we discovered Nizet laws was connected to Bats 490, which if you missed the playthrough of our previous game, our playthrough of the previous game, it is not our game. We are not connected to it in any way other than we are playing it through, for disclaimer. Though really, Uchikoshi, if you want help, hit me up. Anyways, if you missed that playthrough, Nizet Laws got mentioned kind of in passing in Iris's End, as this like conspiracy organization that is aiming to destroy the world because they think the world is a simulation. We met the Nizet Law's president, Tokiko, because her bodyguard Mamoru trusts Abyss because he used to be Sotsujima's bodyguard. We love recycling assets. NISE is an ideological society that seeks smart folks to prove that life is a simulation and diverges from the order of percent that is a religious society. We saw the non-apple X symbol and tried to wink sync her but got nowhere, yet she had literal no thoughts brain empty. Which,
Yes.
I'm gonna need her to teach me how to do that, because I feel like I need that. She asked if we were a Freyer and denied involvement with the QR video. She thinks that Jin's body showing up was a seam in the Matrix, like what happened in the Philadelphia experiment. Tama showed us a VR simulation of the crime scene to determine the truth of how the body half showed up and then reenacted our hypothetical scenario. The body was probably dropped from the ceiling with an incendiary, and our next lead is Junpei Wagai. Yeah, it was introduced as a figment of Iris's brain tumor-induced delusions, except for the fact that it seemed kind of real in her end. So... Alright. But it was only in her end that it seemed real.
Okay then, let's begin.
The experiment worked! Happy Shikara.
After
So
all,
glad
we
we
are
have to
living in
remember that.
nothing but a simulation.
I feel calm when I'm around nature.
Your objective is to solve the mystery behind the sudden appearance of Jin's right half.
Shut your stupid mouth, you third-rate bit part actor!
I love how that's what we had to remember.
Yes.
Oh, all right, our eyeball has another question, or our eyebally. How should I call on a UFO? Dance, look at the sky, Nile, or meditate? Which, as a reminder, Nile is it's a derivative of Line, which is like a chat program.
Oh, that's right.
I figured
Nile.
you might have forgotten that. Get invited to a group Nile chatty, Blocky. All right, 20 more minutes, we'll have another question. All right, we are headed to Sunfish Pocket. Let's see what's changed in the last... Wait, no, this is like 6 months later. Nothing has likely changed. Except for the owner, because it's now Mizuki. All right, Maid Cafe Sunfish Pocket, February 11th, Monday, 23:30. These high school kids are outplayed.
Would not have been me. In my room, minding my own business.
There he is.
Probably drawing.
Ah,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Junpei,
No.
how could you? We were friends.
Leia. We do have a special guest. Leia is here. Up on the couch with me. He's gonna help me make decisions. So if we mess up, it's my dog's fault.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we'll actually play Maverick. As I usually do. Leia never does anything wrong.
Of course she did.
It's perfect. Oh my god.
Ha! Just
I like those little
dodged 3
jellyfish
bullets.
lamps.
I know, they're cute.
Firing your gun in here? Are you insane? There are customers and staff in here.
I mean, right now it doesn't seem like it, but...
My bad.
It looks pretty
An
empty for that,
apology is
Bean.
not gonna cut it.
Several people have called the authorities.
As they probably should have, yeah. Some weirdo just decided to fire 3 bullets.
The local police should be here soon.
Hey, can't you just let me go?
Why would we let you go?
What?
You just fired a gun at us.
I told you, my girl's
Yeah.
pregnant, right? I can't go to jail.
Then why did you fire a gun?
That's why I accepted his offer in the first place.
Excuse me?
I needed
That says that
money
they
to
thought they
take
saw
care
a
of my
little
kid.
girl drawing on the floor. I saw somebody on the floor. For sure.
It is a possibility. I mean, it's a cafe, so it's a little late for a child to be up, but, you know, we do have Mizuki, so.
Accepted whose offer?
Some guy named Terror.
Oh, shit.
I don't know his real name. Haven't seen his face or heard his voice either. All my contact with him was through Nile.
What did he ask you to do?
He said,
I want to borrow your studio for an hour or so on the 10th, before you start preparing for the stream. Do not let anyone near the studio during this time. That includes you. All you need to do is keep the entrance unlocked. That's all. I'll pay you $5 million. If everything goes well, I'll pay you on the night of the 11th.
so me and the staff haven't met this Terror guy at all. I don't know what happened in the studio either. I had no idea that was gonna happen.
Were you not worried at all about your job? Like, how do we know this is the real terror? That's a very good question. We don't. Come to class 3A at Sekiba High. You'll get your money there.
Class 3A at Sekiba High.
Ryuki.
Yeah, let's go.
It's probably a red flag to have someone meet you at a high school at 11:55 p.m.
I would dare say it is. Not
Mhm.
probably.
Yeah. Oh shit.
The director of Horodori Institute of Genetics, Chikara Horodori.
Well, half of him at least.
No way. It can't be.
Oh.
Okay, but where's the 5
I'm-
million? Asking for a friend. 212, nothing to be done in the Uki chapter 2. Ikume Shrine, February 12th, Tuesday, 10:15 a.m.
Mr. Date told me about this shrine. This place is so full of nature. Just like Yoyagi Park. It's just calming here.
Ryuki, have you ever considered, I don't know, therapy?
I see.
No,
Tama.
absolutely not.
Would you mind giving me some support?
What do you mean?
I've been thinking about Chikara's murder.
I've been having these thoughts.
Are you sure you're okay, Ryuki?
What do you mean?
I feel like all of this has been taking a huge mental toll on you.
I'm fine. More importantly, can you recreate the crime scene for me? I just need to close my eyes, right?
Yeah, but... Fine. I'll play along. You are technically my master. I can't disobey your orders.
Thanks. Let's start then.
Yeah, we found half of Chikara in the high school. So,
Yeah.
pretty sure he's dead.
That's all we got.
Yeah.
That's all we got so far.
And here's how he was found.
It's perfect. It's just like the real thing.
I learned how to do 3D modeling in a correspondence course. When I was a student, my grandma told me I should learn a skill set.
Who's your grandma? You're an AI. All right, let's take a look at this corpse. Ooh, that's X-ray.
I'm sorry, Ryuki. This might freak you out, but there's something I have to tell you. Will you hear me out?
What?
The thing is, this
Do I have a
corpse
choice?
is so cowardly that...
It has no guts!
And that's stream.
He has no guts.
What?
I know. That was so bad. The joke was over before I even said it. But I just had to do it. I mean, look, the corpse is completely missing its guts. I couldn't let this chance pass me by.
You could have.
Yeah. Born to be an AI eyeball. Longing to be a bad stand-up comedian. All right, Tama trivia. The reason the corpse is on the blackboard is because it doesn't have internal organs anymore. The open space inside the body has a lower pressure than the outside. It's similar to how suction cups work. Great, thank you for that little fun
What?
fact.
What? No. 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 Absolutely not. No.
What am I supposed to do with that knowledge? This man is just suction cup to the wall.
I hate that. That's. I hate that. Why?
All right. Anything else we can see in the X-ray? Nah, all the innards are just missing.
Chikara's right side. The cross-section is stuck right onto the blackboard.
What's the estimated time of death?
Based on the time the body was discovered, that would make it about 4 hours ago.
So, around 8 p.m. on February 11th, right around the time we were meeting with Tokiko.
So he died like pretty soon after we talked.
Looks like there aren't any other clues here.
Tama's grandma is Date's mom. Yeah, that checks out.
Well, satisfied?
What about the security cameras?
I checked the footage, but I didn't see anyone suspicious. Of course, that place is huge, so there are plenty of areas the security cameras don't cover.
Any cameras on campus?
None. Do you remember what Gen said? The security at Sekiba High is completely lacking.
Love to hear that about a high school.
About the Nile message Tyr sent Shinpei.
I think he was lying about the money. Terror probably wanted someone to find Chikara's body.
You mean he wanted Shinpei to find it?
Not necessarily. It might have been for the police. Terror might have predicted that someone from the police would contact Shinpei.
Alright, is Terror the culprit?
That's my assumption. I can't think of any other suspects.
Something on my glasses. Give me just a second. There we go.
Just who is this
How dare you.
terror?
I wouldn't be having so much trouble if I knew that.
It can't be Tokiko, can it?
We were talking to her when he died.
Tokiko was with me at Chikara's time of death,
Like, she'd be really damn impressive if she could do that.
and she was in Okinawa during the incident with Jin.
Yeah, at the very least, it seems unlikely that she did it personally.
But something has been bothering me.
You are correct. We never have to sink in Chikara's brain again. So we never have to see his stupid DNA little helix thingy.
I feel like Tokiko is involved somehow.
Oops.
Chikara was a member of NICE, and he knew about Bats 490. That's not all. The appearance of Jin's corpse was made to seem like a paranormal phenomenon, as if the same thing from the Philadelphia experiment had happened.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation, a false world created by a program.
Could she have done all this to give her claim credibility?
I don't know, but it's possible. In any case, let's go see Tokiko.
I'm trying to figure out, can you see her garters under her jacket? Or what is in there? I assume that can't be her
okay,
hip
yeah.
bones.
Maybe it's detailing on the, yeah, because that doesn't make sense for hip bones. Maybe it's detailing on the jacket, because she's got similar lines of a similar, like, shape on her arms.
Yeah. Oh, she's
It's just
What are you doing
color.
standing there? Neil.
You can see, like, on her arms, like, the diamond shapes. Those are, to me, they're reading as the same as whatever is on
Cosplay
her
good,
hips.
too.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it looks good.
Sorry, I just got very distracted.
No worries.
I have to talk to her.
Understood. We've come this far. I'll back you up until you're satisfied.
All right, let's go talk to Tokiko again, because that went oh so well last time. All right, NICE Japan branch, February 12th, Tuesday at 11:20 a.m.
I've been expecting you. I thought you would be arriving soon.
What do you mean?
I mean, I knew you would come see me.
Tokiko or Mamoru?
Mamoru. About this room.
As you know, this is the president's office at the NICE Japan branch.
The world is full of rubbish.
Okay.
Such things should all be washed away. That was my thinking when I designed this room.
You designed it.
Yes, the flow of water cleanses one's heart, just like the flow of time.
So what is your water bill like a month? Just like asking for a friend.
Hopefully it's recycled, because good lord.
Yeah.
Why the sunglasses?
These aren't sunglasses. It's a fairy's black bra.
I'm so sorry for not guessing that.
What a degenerate.
Alright, anything suspicious about Tokiko?
Not really. She's a kind woman. But I obviously wouldn't tell you even if I did know something. As her secretary, it's part of my job to protect her secrets.
Mamoru is an excellent employee
standing right
who
there.
faithfully fulfills his duties. I have complete trust in him.
I'm honored to hear that. I respect you from the bottom of my heart as well.
Gag.
We don't even get that sort of devotion from Tama, and she's in our face.
About Chikara's murder.
I know of the incident, of course.
Leia.
However,
Yes, I know you have an alibi. We were here, having a conversation during the time of Chikara Horadori's death. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're completely innocent. You are the president of NICE. Surely you have plenty of subordinates who can do your bidding.
are you implying I ordered someone to kill him?
It's a possibility.
And what would be my motive?
Well...
Remember what Tokiko said. Chikara Horadori is an avid believer in the Order of Percent. Their order and NICE are heading in completely different directions.
Perhaps NICE and the Order of Percent are hostile.
I see. You're suggesting there was a conflict between organizations. It is true that NICE and the Order of Percent have differing beliefs. However, we are not at odds with one another. Both organizations believe in the simulation theory. In that respect, we are comrades.
What do NICE and the Order of Percent believe
We are
in?
living in a simulation, a false world. And from this false world, we seek emancipation. That is what NICE believes. On the other hand, the Order of Percent, we are living in a simulation, a false world. But they wish to remain imprisoned within it. Forever.
Forever?
Mr. Ryuki, have you ever played an open-world game where you play as a criminal?
A game that lets you rob, murder, blow things up, leave a trail of debris wherever you go. An absurd, heinous game where you can freely commit all sorts of horrible crimes.
I've never played anything like that, but I know what you mean.
Of course you haven't, Miyuki. Oh, fucking honor student.
Then you can understand. If this is a false world created by someone, then the Order of Percent believe they can do whatever they wish. To them, this place is a true utopia. A dream world where they're allowed to do anything they want with no real consequences.
So what I'm hearing is I wasn't that wrong about Chikara Horadori probably committing war crimes.
That's why they want to live here forever?
Exactly.
I get it. That's why Chikara was researching immortality.
In theory, using Purge, even immortality is achievable. The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality. What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
About Chikara's research on immortality.
I'm aware that Chikara was very particular about immortality. However, I will say one thing. One must not believe in eternal youth. Eternal youth is a lie.
Okay.
Jin's right half didn't teleport.
I've solved the mystery, Miss Shigure. Jin's right half didn't teleport. It was just made to seem that way. It should have been obvious when you think about it. Teleportation? It's impossible. We live in a simulation? This is a fake world created by a program? Impossible. Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. Just a ludicrous myth like UFOs, ghosts, and Kappa.
Miyuki, where are we going with this?
I'm sure there are people who'd like to believe in these things. And there are groups who profit by making people believe.
Mr. Ryuki, it appears as though there's been some misunderstanding. We of NICE have nothing to do with this.
Are you sure about that? All the pieces would fit together if NICE is the one that made the QR video.
Ryuki, we have like 2 whole pieces. Of course they'd fit together. Every piece fits together.
The falsified paranormal phenomenon. What was written on the signboard. It all advances your agenda. Could it be that you wanted to spread the QR video by showing that sign along with the corpse on stream?
As I've told you, we are not the ones who made the QR video. What is the purpose of the QR video in the first place? Are you saying there is some message urging people to join Nyes in it? By the way, Mr. Ryuki, do you remember what you said earlier? Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. That is clearly false. The simulation theory is not occult. It falls within the realm of science. In fact, many esteemed scientists have given serious thought to the matter. The theory was originally proposed by a Swedish philosopher. However, the concept has been around since long ago, even as far back as the days of Plato and Zhuangzi. This world may be an illusion. At least, there is no way to prove it isn't an illusion. There are great people throughout history who have held such ideas.
But there's no way to prove it is an illusion either, is there?
No, there is plenty of science to support it. The holographic principle, theory of relativity, the measurement problem in quantum theory can also be considered proof.
Holographic principle?
Even light cannot escape a black hole. I'm sure you've heard this before. Information is the same. It cannot escape a black hole. It's known that the amount of information trapped in this way is not derived from the volume of the black hole, but the surface area. Considering this, you can conclude that information in a three-dimensional space is stored in the boundary of its two-dimensional surface. In other words, all information stored in this universe is encoded in a single flat plane, just like a hologram. Regarding gravity and other physical processes, they can be completely accounted for through the laws of physics defined by the boundary surface. Let's take a character from an action game, for example. When that character falls, you may think he was pulled to the ground by gravity. However, gravity does not actually exist in the game world, only code that was written in the program. The character's body is merely made to show as if it fell based on its code.
I really love knockoff Mario here, by the way.
You think this world is the same?
The holographic principle is not a theory. It is a principle. It has already been mathematically proven.
Oh, we have a question to answer. What fish do you like? Tuna, hairtail, fugu, or salmon?
Salmon.
Salmon, ikura, insemination, don't be perverted, please. Alright, it evolved to Ditskoi, and we received 1,000 items. I became an adulty. Thanks so much for talking so muchy. Hey, we now have a strategy guide.
Ooh.
Alright, adult will not grow any further. So we can reset it and try for a new one, or keep our current one. Which would you like?
Reset.
Alright. Time to say goodbye. I'll see you in another timeline. Bye-bye. Alright. Why was I born into this world? Does something need to be done? It's pointless. Thinking about that is life, or shut up.
Thinking about that is life.
Cool. Alright. Alright.
Sorry, I muted myself because I'm trying to open a bag without everybody hearing me do that, and I was not paying attention. The Swedish philosopher's claim.
I'd like to ask you one thing. Beings that are far more intelligent and advanced than we humans, do you believe a civilization of such beings exists anywhere in this world?
Yeah, sure, why not? They're probably smart enough to not talk to us.
And by this world, I mean all possible worlds in the entire universe, including those outside of our own.
Well, somewhere out there, probably.
I agree. Taking that into consideration, we're left with three possibilities. 1. Civilization hasn't reached a level of technology advanced enough to create a simulation that can't be distinguished from reality. 2. Civilization has reached a level of technology advanced enough to accomplish this. but it hasn't for some reason. 3. Civilization has reached that level of technology and has no strong reason not to use it. Therefore, they've proceeded with creating an intricate simulation. Which of these do you think is most likely?
Are you saying it's 3?
That is what a famous Swedish philosopher believed, at least. He further explains, that civilization must have run simulations millions or even trillions of times. In which case, it would make sense to believe our world would be included in one of those simulations.
You're saying it's far more likely that we're one of the countless simulated worlds, rather than a world that exists in the one and only reality. Do I have that right?
Yes.
Alright, Talma trivia. Additionally, the simulation in the real world may be a simulation itself, kind of like a Matryoshka doll. Just so you know, I'm not saying I believe the simulation theory. This simulation theory isn't too credible because of this Matryoshka aspect.
Processing speed problem?
Say this world really is a simulation. Then that would mean a computer or something that's running the simulation exists somewhere, right? But it doesn't seem realistic that everything that happens in the universe could be derived by calculation.
Yes, you are right. However, there is no need to calculate every phenomenon, only what observers see and experience. Take the measurement problem in quantum theory. It explains the inexplicable phenomenon observed in the double-slit experiment. Quantum matter appears as particles when observed, and as waves when not observed. For the latter, its position cannot be specified because it exists as a stochastic wave. Therefore, it must be calculated and processed as the entire wave, and is impossible to reduce. The faster an object moves, or as the effects of gravity increase along with the increase in mass, time progresses slower, as I'm sure you know.
And that's related to processing speed?
Yes. When the load during calculation is increased, a phenomenon akin to a processing failure occurs. That is why nothing can exceed the speed of light. The calculation wouldn't be able to catch up if acceleration is infinite.
Alright, Talma trivia. Let me explain the double-slit experiment. We shoot a ray of light toward a board with 2 slits with a screen behind it. This causes the rays to be distorted to look like stripes. This is because the light has the property of a wave. Then, what would happen if we shot light molecules one at a time? The light molecules will show up as a dot on the screen. By continuously doing this, the stripes reappear. Why is this? The light molecules are only being shot one by one, so the board shouldn't have an effect. The next part of this experiment was done using a detection device to see which slit the molecule went through. This caused the stripes to disappear and only 2 lines appeared on the screen. Isn't that interesting? When it's not being observed, they appear as waves, but as soon as you try to observe it, they appear as lines. This is the gist of the detection problem in molecular theory.
This is a bit too complicated for me.
I see. Then let us leave it at that.
Oh.
In any case,
I
there is
thought
no
that-
denying that the
I thought surely
simulation
the
theory
sleepy
is
comment would be
true.
what she'd be like, okay, bye.
But unlike Chikara, I have no interest in the concept of immortality, because my objective is to tear at the seams of this world and emancipate us all.
So you mean dying?
No. Death and emancipation are completely different. I have no desire to commit suicide, though I would be fine with dying at any time.
Because this world isn't real.
There is that, yes. However, there is another reason. If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself.
Excuse me?
We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles.
Okay, how sure are you of that theory?
Like reincarnation. Or even...
I don't like that face. Can we not? Can we,
bringing someone
Yeah, I don't like
who has
that.
already passed back
Bad
to life.
vibes.
Has this woman lost it? Ryuki, you were right. There's
Question is,
clearly
has
a
she ever
lot
had
of
it?
reasons to be
Yeah.
suspicious of Tokiko.
Yeah. Let's check with Wingsync.
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
What is this?
Looks like Tokiko is blackmailing someone.
What is it she saw?
I don't know. This is as far as we can get from Wingsync.
Then...
Yes, let's get a deeper look into her mind, using a regular sync.
Hi, ma'am. All right, Abyss HQ, February 12th, Tuesday at 12:25 p.m. I am surprised she came willingly. I figured she was going to have her bodyguard shoot us or something.
Right.
Ryuki, just to confirm, you did get permission, right?
Yes, she accompanied me voluntarily and...
No, I meant from boss.
Oh.
I haven't seen Boss. She wasn't in the control room.
We
It's
don't
fine.
care about the
I'll be
person
sure to
whose
talk to
brain
her
we're
later.
entering if they consent.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a good idea. Besides, you don't look so good, Ryuki.
That's just my face, pewter.
I'm fine. So please, I need more leads to solve this case.
But you... Oh, fine.
Besides, if we go past our 6 minutes, like, she's hot and she's the president of a conspiracy theory company, so...
I'll help you for now, but I won't be held responsible. Deal?
Currently kind of, you know, like win-win situation there. Also, Peter, how dare you not help us after you were willing to help like
Look,
everyone else
Ryuki.
last game?
Please just don't cause any problems.
Too late.
You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. I absolutely need you to follow this rule.
Yes, understood.
Okay then, let's begin.
You know, I thought maybe this would be the one time that it was going to take more than 6 minutes.
Peter's so used to Date fucking around with it at this point.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is the nice president's room. It's really white, though.
Let's make an acronym poem with the letters for nice.
Ryuki, are you okay, man?
Where the hell is this coming from?
N.
Okay. N. Not that I know why.
A.
A. Angry.
I.
Incoming?
X.
Shingu River Ray.
Not that I know why. Angry incoming Shingu River Ray. The Shingu River Ray. Such a kind animal.
Angered by humans polluting waterways, I guess.
Okay.
Somnium scan, activate!
We're just gonna keep going like that didn't happen, I guess. Oh, only 3. Okay. Nice lost his intentions. Stare into Tokiko's abyss. It seems like Tokiko is threatening someone. By peeking into her mind's abyss, you might discover something.
This is such a quiet place. So empty and blank.
Maybe that's Tokiko's mental state. Pretty eccentric. Hopefully we can find something here.
Looks like we can only interact with that ripped up book.
Right. Let's investigate.
Alright, decipher the book and find the seam. Let's check it out.
A book of nice teachings. Why is it ripped in half?
Does it say anything?
Yeah, just one phrase. The intersection between the warp and weft. The rest is ripped off.
I remember Tokiko saying something like that.
The intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the seam can occur. Right?
I wonder what she meant by that.
Who knows? Why don't you join NICE to find out? Anyway, that's about all that we can get from this book.
Alright, well that didn't open the first lock. So, all of blank into blank, and the blank are blank to blank.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, this is the only thing I can look at, so.
When did this get here? This wasn't here earlier.
What does it say?
That's where the seam can occur. Combining it with the book from earlier, the intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the seam can occur.
That's exactly what Tokiko said. If it's coming out in her Somnium, it must hold some significance.
That's just what we saw in the wink sink.
Okay, I don't like this. Can we stop getting... Oh.
Oh,
Excuse me?
what just happened? Excuse me?
I get the... Oh. Oh shit,
Oh.
that seems like blood.
That's a lot of blood.
Oh, and that's
Okay.
a dead body. Hey, that's Gen. The fuck?
I forgot about him. I said successfully blocked him from my memory.
Alright, we saw the scene. Alright, now we need to decipher the book and find either AI or Al, and I don't know which is which. Alright, all of blank into her writing, and the blank are blank to blank.
I can't really make out what happened, though. I did see Gen, I think.
It was just really chaotic.
Maybe the key to solving this Somnium has to do with what we found in the NICE book.
The intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the seam can occur. That will help us? I don't know about that. I don't see how that will help us right now.
I don't think it's completely unrelated, but...
The next suspicious thing is...
Do you see anything?
Not really. Seems a lot deeper. It was pretty shallow earlier.
Let's dive in!
What? Dive? Here?
Yeah! Where else would I be talking about?
I don't want to dive into the pool of blood, Dookie.
But it's really deep. And red.
Yeah, no thank you.
We're in a brain, I would hope there's blood. Yeah, well, not like this.
What if there's an angry Shingo River Ray in there?
Not a river of
Enough with
blood.
complaining. You don't even need to breathe. It'll be fine. Go for it.
Fine. Why do you always gain this weird confidence during syncs?
Maverick has made an appearance. Oh, God.
Alright. Oh!
That was surprising. All of a sudden, we're out of the water.
We fell from up there.
But we ended up in the same room.
Yeah, but this one isn't bloody.
Oh look, the book again.
Let's check it out.
This one's not ripped. Just another single phrase. Where the black light gathers, sadness is born.
Where the black light gathers.
Oh.
Whoa. Skulls? Why is Tokiko thinking about this?
Wait, I sense something.
What is this thing?
Huh. They're not doing anything. With this and the skulls, this is getting really creepy all of a sudden.
Maybe that's the black. Let's just search the room for now.
Yeah, if we can't find anything, we'll reread the book and think through our options again.
All right, Olive blank into her writing, and the blank are blank to those teachings. All right, well, we have a lot of skulls here.
Yeah, jeez.
Which one do you want to play with?
Oh,
there's one back here.
I don't know, man.
Oh, that's the bug. Never mind.
We just start picking skulls.
All right.
The one right in front of us.
Sure.
It's a skull. It's normal sized.
It's an adult skull. What is it doing here?
Olive blank into her writing, and the blank are strongly tied to those teachings. You have another one you particularly like?
Let's keep going down the catwalk.
It's a skull. A little on the small side.
What can this mean?
All of her ideas are poured into her writing, and the blank are strongly tied to those teachings. All right. Still keep going down the catwalk?
Yeah.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes remaining.
That skull is a little bigger.
Bigger. What could that mean?
All of her ideas are poured into her writing, and the rules of this dream are strongly tied to those teachings.
Okay. Keep looking at skulls, I guess.
Let's try this one.
This one is bigger and misshapen.
Oh.
Again?
He looks like he's in pain. Why?
Leave him alone. He seems nice enough.
Huh?
Disappeared. I wonder what the relationship between Tokiko and Gen is.
What was that?
Ryuki, you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Looks like the book was the hint. Where the black light gathers, sadness is born.
After the sync, we need to ask Tokiko about Gen.
Tokiko has blank blank and blank 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 within blank.
Perfect.
Oh good, another dead body. Love that for us.
Yes.
Oh, that's Shoma. Girl, are you killing kids
Did you
too?
see that? It became Shoma for a split second.
Why Shoma? Tama, make chase! Throw yourself in the water!
You make it sound like I'm committing suicide. Okay, here we go.
Sounds so excited to do it. Oh, this entire room's underwater.
No shit.
Didn't just fall out this time.
It's the same room again. But this time, the room itself is underwater too.
If this is the same as earlier, there has to be something related to Shoma.
Sorry, our eyeball needs attention. All right, what kind of tsukomi do you like? Metaphorical tsukomi, that doesn't exist. Playing along tsukomi, or simple tsukomi?
Play along.
Right, slap some sushi right on it, spin it, and no, idiot. All right, let's read our book now.
It says, where the water and ideas flow, love is born.
More metaphors, huh? It must be some kind of hint, like last time.
Oh.
It's a hand. And this.
The non-upal X symbol.
I remember Tokiko mentioning it.
I'm curious about the water and ideas flow part.
Anyway, let's check inside.
Yeah, if we get stuck, we can read the hint again and figure it out.
Oh, hello. There is a current here. Well, this one comes up where the water would flow. Oops, that's not what I meant to hit. Wait, so maybe this one?
Good place to start. Yeah, good place to start.
Oh, come on. We can do this.
Easier said than done, I guess.
I know.
Check. High five?
When in Rome. How about making the same hand sign? No reaction.
Maybe we're doing it to the wrong thing.
Tama, hit the others with it!
I'm sorry. What did you say, N-Great?
I'm
Sorry. Could you please try it on the others, please?
Blank.
Yeah,
it
manners,
seems...
bitch.
Yeah. Blank, it seems Tokiko's blank. Alright, so there's others. There's one over here above the door. Or there's this one over here hanging out with the statue. Or the one on Tokiko's
Maybe it's to the
desk.
statue.
You wanna do statue?
Yeah.
Nothing is happening.
Maybe this isn't anything.
Digging deeper, it seems Tokiko's blank.
4 minutes remaining.
Out of her fucking mind. There's also this one back here. Behind the
Yeah, let's go for that one.
Behind the desk?
Or,
Holy shit.
yeah.
Okay. There it goes.
Ooh.
Huh? The light is gone. Maybe we did something wrong?
Anyway, let's check the others.
Tokiko has blank blank and blank blank completely within blank. Alright. Whee. Okay, there is a current coming from this one up here, I think.
It lit up.
This world is a lie. Do you understand?
Was that Tokiko's voice?
It sounded like she was talking to someone.
Tokiko has blank blank and blank resides completely within blank. Whee. Alright, and this one is also within the current. Holy shit. Ah!
I don't think this is right.
Maybe you're doing it wrong.
Right. I remember Tokiko doing it with an O face and her legs wide open.
I don't remember
Oh,
that.
she didn't.
Digging deeper, it seems Tokiko's thoughts are more clear. Okay, whee! Alright, bye. Okay. How about this one, then? Oh my god. Nah?
Nope. Nothing is happening.
Maybe we do the hand signs.
Maybe. Do you trust my intuition?
Okay.
Okay, how about
You
this
have
one?
3 minutes left. Get it together, Ryuki.
Fuck you, Pewter.
You come in here and help us.
Yeah.
The light is gone. Maybe we did something wrong?
Yeah, like, come on, man. You're just sitting there watching.
Anyway, let's check the others.
Tokiko has lost blank, and blank resides completely within blank. Alright, the light went off of that one, so...
Too bright.
It's silent. You will follow our orders.
Tokiko's voice again.
I wonder who she's talking to. She can't be talking to herself.
Okay, and then this one also lit up, so let's try this one now.
Let's transcend this world together.
I'd rather not.
Wait, she must be talking to
Ryuki, look! Outside the window.
Shoma?
Is she Shoma's mom?
Oh.
Like, how could, Mr. Squarehead pull that, is my big question.
What's going on?
Shit.
All right. Well, there we go. Tama really is all the dirty thoughts that Iba pretends not to have because Date makes it look embarrassing. Look, Tama can say them because Ryuki doesn't.
So she
Yeah.
does have a relationship with Shoma.
Maybe what we heard earlier was for Shoma too.
Love is born.
Let's think about it later. Look at that.
Well, that's fun. Moving on to mass murder now, I see.
It looks painful.
I have a bad feeling about this. Follow it.
Dark. Hate that.
And we will spend the next 3 minutes descending. It's fine. Feel like we're back in Atlantica.
Yeah.
Alright, now the room is sideways, because I wasn't having enough problems navigating it before.
It's the same room again, but vertical?
This is really messing with my sense of balance. How far does this room even go?
Another book. Hopefully this is the last.
It says, when the eyes are met, death is born.
Death? Tokiko is getting more and more suspicious.
Maybe our focus should be on Nice. The book and an eyeball.
Do you think that's what is meant by eyes are met?
Maybe it's talking about me.
Maverick,
You
no.
are
Maverick,
eyeball.
no.
Tama, why don't you lock eyes with it?
Are you trying to kill me? It said death is born.
Then, when the eyes are met is...
Alright.
Ryuki, less than 2 minutes left. Be careful.
We have 2 red books. We have eyeballs above... Oh, wait, we have 3 red books, I think. And 4 eyeballs floating above the statues.
Oh my god. I would go for one of the eyeballs down there.
Alright.
Whichever one you think you can give yourself to.
a big eyeball. What is going on inside her head that would make this appear?
Like I said, that old woman is
No.
crazy. So what's it gonna be?
Flip it or poke it.
Poke it.
You know how when you see eyeballs, you just wanna poke them?
You don't sound like you're joking.
I hear it happens a lot in the Adachi district.
That's awfully unfair to people who live there, don't you think?
Come on! Just do it! Smash that eyeball already!
Jeez, you're weird. Fine. Nothing is happening.
Tokiko's not from Adachi, huh?
Alright, keep playing with that eyeball or play with one of the red books.
Yeah, let's try flipping it.
An eyeball.
Is this what eyes meeting means?
Alright.
Yeah.
The other one, let's see. So let's see. That means this one needs to flip, I think.
Love the upskirt shot game. Good job.
Yes. Oh my god. There we go.
An eyeball.
It's flip this one.
Yeah.
And spin. I set the eyes to face each other.
You have less than a minute left. Hurry!
Alright, now we have 3 red books. A, B, or C.
B.
Alright.
The red book. This book is closed.
Open it or flip it.
Flip it.
I'm gonna turn it around. Nothing is happening.
Turn it around again.
Turning it around. Part 2.
And back to how it was.
Huh? What are we even doing right now?
Tokiko has lost blank, and her mind resides completely within blank. Alright, maybe let's try
Close.
opening it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open it. There are eye symbols on the left and right pages.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
It might be related to when the eyes are met, death is born.
Tokiko has lost all sense of emotion, and her mind resides completely within blank.
Neat.
Okay. Oh, wait.
It's a red book of
Maybe
nice
we close this
teachings.
one,
It
because
has
then
an
the
eye
eyes
symbol.
meet.
It's filled with eyes.
Oh.
Got it.
Oh.
This should do it.
Tokiko has lost all sense of emotion, and her mind resides completely within nirvana. Alright, we have timies with negative effects. Negative timies spend time and are forced to be used, so if you get one, be careful. Okay, so... I think the only thing we've got left is... these ones up and down here. Let's try this down here, because that looks open.
30 seconds left.
Yeah.
A red book.
Close it.
Got it. So, did we make the eyes meet? A new book.
When the eyes are met, death is born. Death. Tama, let's check that out too.
That seems...
Ryuki, you're out of time.
yeah.
It's a new book of nice teaching. This time, it's closed.
Open it or flip it. You get one shot at this.
Open it. Open it.
Huh? A mirror?
Oh. Hello. Whee! That doesn't seem good. I don't know what that is, but it really doesn't seem good, whatever it is.
Mm-mm.
What was that?
So many people. What is Tokiko thinking?
Uh-oh.
Damn it. I thought surely that would be the last thing.
Yeah. It was not. But hey, the water's gone. Which is good for me because that water navigation is awful.
So you want me to dive in again?
Tama, go!
It's almost time, Ryuki.
Huh? Already? We haven't even gotten close to the truth.
Yeah. It's been a little time picking up skulls and shit. So, we're just gonna restart
Yeah.
from the beginning, and y'all can chat while I catch up. Da-da-da-da-da. Time for our River of Blood. And her splitting in half. I forgot about that for a second.
Yeah, chat about what?
I don't know. Make friends or something. I don't know.
Anybody doing anything cool for Friday the 13th tomorrow?
I did not even realize it was Friday the 13th, so nope.
I'm going to a haunted house.
Nice.
I'm very excited. We love Summerween.
Every day is Halloween for you. Oh, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm fast forwarding that. Oh shit. Fuck me. Gotta do this part again.
Ryuki,
I've got a
you
very
have 5 minutes remaining.
busy weekend of activities.
Nice.
I'm excited
Like
about
what?
all of them.
How should I?
Yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna go get a pedicure with my mom.
Ooh, fancy.
And then go to haunted house. And then Saturday, I'm doing my civic duty and going on a walk with several other people who don't believe in monarchies.
That was the wildest way I've ever heard a protest described.
But then
You
after
started
that,
off just saying, I'm going for a walk. Like, okay. Enjoy.
and then I'm gonna go see How to Train Your Dragon.
Ooh.
Even though it's a soulless remake, they're gonna play one of the scores that makes me cry real easy, and there's gonna be a dragon. So like, what else could I possibly want?
Exactly.
And then Sunday, my parents are coming over, and we're gonna have a barbecue for my birthday / Father's Day.
Nice.
So, see, chat says I have work, and also tomorrow is the deadline for signing up for the next belt test in karate. Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh.
My mom probably wants me to help move stuff that my aunts are leaving to us when they move out of the country.
Fair. All right, what would you do if you got questioned by the police? Accept it, complain, run, or play it off?
Complain.
The police have their reasons. You should be accepting. No, ACAB.
No.
All right. We now have Iris is our child.
Her eyeball is a freaking bootlicker.
Iba does hang out in the eyeball of, you know, the police.
4 minutes
So-
remaining.
Okay, so that needs to be there. Oh wait, I need this over here. I need to turn this.
The chat says, to my knowledge, the co-creator of the original movie is ideologically opposed to live-action remakes, but he decided to stay on board for this one to make sure they got it right. Yeah, I've heard most of the, with the with the exception of the last live-action remake that I went to go see, most of the negatives have just been like, this is just a soulless like remake.
Yeah.
Like they're, and honestly, I knew that going in.
Yeah.
I'm okay if I see the exact same movie that I've seen easily a million
You have 3
times.
minutes left. Get it together, Ryuki.
I just want to see cool dragons and probably cry about it a little bit. I don't remember the second they do the song, like when Hiccup and Toothless like fly, I'll be gone. I'll be in the theater sobbing. Oh, and then we're gonna get Mexican food after that. Excited about that. Trying a new place in a couple towns over. Very excited.
I like it.
The original was also made by the same guys who made the first Lilo and Stitch movie. Oh, hell yeah. I fucking love How to Train Your Dragon, y'all. Maverick.
Whee!
No.
Alright, we're
It's
back
like
in the
perfect that
present.
it's coming on my birthday weekend.
There you go.
I thought I was gonna fall forever.
You got some balls, Tama.
Thanks.
She is a ball.
But there's nothing here.
Doesn't look like we can learn anything here.
Hmm? That's... At the end of an incomplete world, truth is born.
Ma'am, are you okay? Like, is this a cry for help? Inside your head? Okay, I was joking when I asked, are you okay? Are you actually okay? Because that... You should go see a doctor for that. An optometrist, something? Ophthalmologist?
That's...
Malleable X. There's something there.
Let's go.
All right.
Ryuki, less than 2 minutes left. Be careful.
Got all the time in the world, bud. Calm down.
I just realized I've been hitting the wrong button. We have all the time in the world except for they put this so far away.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that?
Thomas, swim faster! It also did not help that I spent the first, like, 10 seconds swimming the wrong direction. But this wasn't my fault.
You have less than a minute left. Hurry!
Well, that's because I spent
You
the
can help us
last
swim
minute
faster.
swimming. Trying to figure out how 3D space works.
That's bullshit.
I'm going to open it. Is it some kind of planning sheet? It says nirvanA Initiative.
The nirvanA Initiative.
Dropping the name
No
of the game.
good. There's too much blacked out.
Come on. Isn't there anything else?
Ryuki, we're almost out of time.
Hey, we have a whole minute.
Wait. Try reading the riot.
We have
Computer,
so much time,
please.
everybody. I'm done holding that. Thank you, Maverick.
All right. Yeah, we still had 36 seconds. Tama, read.
So much time.
All right, 212, go. Ryuki chapter 2.
Miss Shigure, I've taken a look inside your mind, using this machine.
About Jen.
Do you know someone named Gen Ishiagane? He appeared in your dream.
Did we break her?
You might have. About Shoma?
Shoma Enda. I know you know about him. Can you tell me about your relationship with him?
All right, what about what's the nirvanA initiative?
The nirvanA initiative. Is it some sort of plan?
Computer?
Cool.
The fuck?
What to do with Tokiko?
Tokiko Shigure is not a suspect. We can't detain her without clear grounds to do so.
So we have to release her. I guess we have no choice.
Where's Boss?
I haven't seen her.
Okay, last time she disappeared, it was not good and she was killing people because she was technically, her mind was swapped. Like, can we find her,
Yeah.
please?
She probably hasn't arrived at Abyss HQ yet.
All right, about that
You
Somnium.
don't have to explain. The images shown in Somnium are all displayed here in the control room.
Yeah, well, you were fucking helpful.
It seems you have many questions for me.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why I asked
okay.
you questions. Are you on a processing delay?
But I apologize. I'm afraid I have prior engagements. Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight?
Am I going to find half your body? Like, you're giving off death flags here, man.
I would be happy to share more
Be
information
suction
with
cup
you
to the
then.
wall.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Okay, well, this doesn't seem like a good thing. Oh,
Wait,
sorry, Thomas.
where's Pewter?
He went to see Tokiko off.
I see. So, what do I do now?
Figure that out yourself.
All right, what do I do now? Do I go eat pancakes, ask Tama to tie me up in tortoiseshell rope binding, become a Major League Baseball player, or go see Gen and Shoma?
Well, I think obviously we need to be tied up. Go see Jen and
We already
Shoma.
did that yesterday. No more for a while.
Why not? Come on, just a little bit.
All right, you want to go see Gen and Shoma? We
Yeah,
can also try
oh
the
my
other
God.
options.
I want to know what she says to the Major League Baseball player.
I know. I'll become a major leaguer.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Would you like to go eat pancakes
Eat
or go see Gen and Shoma?
Pancakes.
You think this is a
Why
damn joke? Don't make me sentence you to a panting!
What is that?
What? What is that?
I don't know that I want to find out. All right, let's go see Gen and
In that
Shoma.
Somnium earlier, Gen appeared. And Shoma did too.
So Tokiko definitely knows them, and yet...
Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight?
Tama, what time is it now?
A little past 1300. We have almost 9 whole hours until the appointed time.
Anyway, let's talk to Gen and Shoma. Where are they now?
Well... I can't track down either of them. Either their phones are out of battery, their GPS is off, or they're somewhere without any signal.
I have a very bad feeling about that then.
Then we'll have to take a guess. Maybe Shoma is at school.
No, he hasn't been there in a while.
He hasn't been going to school?
It seems not.
Well, I'll get to that later. So then Shoma must be at home. Or...
Yes, he really loves this Ferris wheel too.
At the rooftop amusement park at Misatan.
Gen is probably at his restaurant, or the warehouse district at the port. He once told me he loves the warehouse district, and that he goes there all the time to look at the sea.
So we have 4 destinations to check. Let's get moving.
All right, where do you want to go?
The Enda residence.
All right, the Enda residence, February 12th, Tuesday. Hey, Shoma.
Shoma, the director of Horodori Institute, Chikara Horodori, was killed. Did you know about that?
Why are we opening our conversation with a grade schooler with that?
Why are you asking me?
Did you know he was suction cupped to the wall? Isn't that neat?
Of course I know.
Okay.
A killer calling himself Terror did it. But he hasn't been caught yet.
This kid
That's
should
why.
probably have our job.
I want you to help me. Help me uncover Terror's identity.
Got your phone's GPS being turned off.
I had my phone turned off.
Why?
Because there was no reason to turn it on.
I heard you haven't been going to school. If you don't mind, could you tell me why?
I do mind, but can't you tell? I'm all alone, just like that Jin person.
Jin?
I read about it online. He had been sick for a long time. I don't know what his condition is called or whatever, but it was some sort of chronic disease. He was sick since he was young. Stayed in the hospital for a long time, didn't have any friends. According to the article, he took his classes from the hospital. I felt bad for him. One is lonely enough as it is, but he's only one half.
What's your relationship with Tokiko?
What?
Tokiko. Tokiko Shigure. I think you might know her. Then what about NICE? Tokiko is the president of NICE.
Why does that matter?
It matters. Terror is definitely related to the QR video. There's a high probability that the video was made by Tokiko, who's the president of NICE.
So what? Leave me alone, please. I just want to be left alone.
About the QR video?
I don't know much about that video. I barely even watched it. I only know about Bats 490.
That reminds me, you haven't told me the details of Bats 490 yet. The rumor is, people who decoded that video message have gone missing. But they all left behind the same clue. I've learned the secret of the world, but you haven't disappeared. Why?
Don't ask me. All I did was decrypt the code. I didn't go anywhere. The only thing I know for sure is that Bats 490 is an ARG. It's just a game. But the nirvanA trial, on the other hand...
nirvanA?
nirvanA trial?
The nirvanA trial?
It's a video that's been going viral. It was uploaded to ViewCube first, and then it blew up from there. A bunch of people who watched it have gone missing.
Ryuki, I found the video. Do you want to see it?
No, I'll watch it later. This is more important right now. Just so I have the facts straight. This is completely different from the QR video and Bats 490, right?
I already told you. Bats 490 is just a game. No one really went missing, and it had nothing to do with the secret of the world. But the nirvanA trial is different. It's not just a game. It's real. There's something seriously messed up about it.
You've seen it?
No, I was too scared. But people are going missing, one after the other.
Tama, any information on these missing people?
There are about 90,000 people who go missing in Japan each year. That means, on average, about 1,730 people go missing each week. This week, there have been 1,880 missing persons reports filed. That's 150 more than the average, but I can't say whether that's related to the video or not.
Sorry, I need to go somewhere.
Wait, we're not done here.
You can keep the door unlocked. See ya.
Okay, bye. I'll just hang out in your house, I guess.
I can't believe it. He actually left. What kind of person goes out and leaves a stranger in his home?
Nothing we can do. Looks like we'll have to get moving too.
All right, where do you want to go next?
Department store.
I love how he literally went, you know what, I'm done with this.
Like, I don't
Alright.
actually want to.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna talk anymore. Alright, department store Misetang.
Ryuki, why did you come here?
I thought Shoma might be here. I still need to ask him some questions.
But it looks like he's not here.
Looks like it.
Anyway, no point in staying here. Unless you're planning on doing a ritual to summon UFOs.
Maybe another time.
Let's go somewhere else.
Alright, where to now?
Ramen roll cuisine.
Alright, Brahmin, world cuisine. Again. Oh, and a mame.
Oh, Mame is here too.
Why are you here?
There's something I
well.
wanted to ask Gen.
You could say hi, at least, instead of just going, why are you here?
And what would that be?
Well,
Alright, you want to talk to a mame first or Gen?
Let's talk to Gen. About your phone's GPS being turned off, because that went
it
well
just
last
ran out
time.
of battery.
You're watching too much porn.
don't you have a softer way of saying that?
You're watching too much porn.
That's not what I meant.
About Tokiko.
Gen, do you know a woman named Tokiko Shigure?
Never heard that name before.
Really?
A mame reacted, though.
Yeah. Who is this Tokiko person?
The president of an ideological society called Nizet Laws. Or NISE.
Nice. You mean that secret society or whatever?
Yeah.
It actually exists? I thought it was just an urban legend.
Clearly, you have not been talking to Iris enough.
I thought so too.
So what's that got to do with the case?
I explained the details of BATS 490 and the QR video to him. I told him it's highly likely that Nyes made the QR video, among other things.
So I tried searching through Tokiko's memories using a certain device. While I was in there, I saw you.
I see. But I'm telling you, I don't know this person you're talking about.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Gen. I don't think that she just kind of made you up. You're a little distinctive. I don't think that that was, you know, just her going, yeah, I just saw this random dude on the street.
It could be someone else wearing the same mask.
How many of you are there?
That doesn't sound...
It's also possible that Tokiko knows Gen, not the other way around.
Alright, about the nirvanA initiative.
Is there anything you can tell me about the nirvanA initiative?
What is that? Is it some sort of plan?
Seriously, Amame, what is that expression?
I think so.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know what that is.
Hariyuki, there's something bothering me. Something is wrong with Amame.
Yeah, she doesn't seem very energetic today.
No, not that. Her heart rate jumped dramatically earlier, right when she heard the words Tokiko and nirvanA initiative.
What?
Are you hiding something?
Mame, are you
Beach?
hiding something?
About the nirvanA initiative? I think it's
Do you
about
know something
Tokiko,
about the nirvanA initiative?
You want to talk about Tokiko or wink sync with her?
Oh. Wink sync.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh.
Everything will be fine.
I don't think that girl's okay.
I don't think she is either.
What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, our eyeball wants to ask a question. What should I do if I saw a UFO? Wave, hide, get on, or hide your thumb?
Saw UFO?
Mm-hmm.
Wave.
I'll try. Does seem like something Iris would do. Alright, about Tokiko.
Do you know Tokiko?
Alright, well, she's being very cooperative.
Hey, Gen. There's something I want to ask Mame. How do you think I can get her to talk to me?
Let's see. Amame likes trivia, so maybe if you frame your question like a quiz?
Do you really think she's gonna fall for that? Like, is she gonna immediately think she's in jeopardy?
A quiz. A quiz. Hey, Mame.
The highest mountain in the world is...
The highest mountain in the world is Mount Everest. But what is the second highest mountain?
K2.
I wasn't asking you.
The price of a ball.
A bat and a ball together cost 110 yen. The bat is 100 yen more expensive than the ball. So, how much does the ball cost?
Tama trivia. You would think 10 yen is the correct answer. If the price of the ball was 10 yen, that would make the price of the bat 110 yen, which would add up to 120 yen, and therefore the answer is 5 yen and the bat 105 yen. How cheap is that? It's probably more expensive than Miyuki's bat and balls, in quotation marks.
What kind of pan?
What kind of pan can you not cook with?
The answer is simple. Panties.
Oh, come on.
The last man on Earth.
The last man on Earth heard a knock on his door. Who was it? No good, huh? The answer was a woman.
Nope, that's wrong too. The answer is LGBTQ+. You're sorely mistaken if you think there are only men and women in this world, dumbass.
Yeah, happy Pride.
Hell yeah, Tama. Hell yeah, Tama.
Alright, let's stop questioning her. It's not getting us anywhere. Hey, Ken.
No response.
That didn't fucking work.
I'm at a loss. Oh, I know. Maybe if you play that song.
What song?
One moment, please. I'll get it ready.
Chat says that they'll be busy on Thursday next week.
Thanks for letting me know.
Late at night, I get a call from you. Satellites circle and fade from view. My voice wavers and my words fail me. So I'll sing. In the dark, the shadows settle in. We embark but cannot see a thing. Rejoice, you're not alone, you are renewed. Everyone is here with you. There is hope within that shining light. The morning sun sees flowers bloom in snow. There is rain within those tearful eyes. Where it falls, a gorgeous green will grow. And in time, even if the colors turn gray, those memories of you and me, those effervescent days, they will never change.
Again, that's not how you stir.
They will never fade.
Like, my dude, you gotta scrape the sides of the pot. I get it, I'm not like a professional chef or anything, but...
Thanks, Genny. I think I feel a bit better.
That's good.
Looks like Amame is back to her usual self.
Is the restaurant doing well?
It's doing all right. I can only do what I can to make my customers happy.
But you don't want Matsushita Diner to show you up, right?
Of course not.
I love that this man also has beef with Oja.
Hell yeah. Doing prep work?
Yes, I'm doing prep work for tonight. I can't make the dishes in advance, so I have to start from scratch every day.
You like the warehouse district, don't you?
Did I say something like that before?
Yeah, I think you did.
I have fond memories of the warehouse district. I go there every morning and...
You always stop by there after stocking up at the market, right?
Do you go buy stock every morning?
Yes, since I can't store meat or fish in the freezer.
And the freezer in the back doesn't open anymore.
Why not?
I can't find the key.
The freezer is locked?
Yes, though I can still use the refrigerator, so I'm able to manage for now.
There's probably a locksmith who can make you a key. It's not that hard, man.
Why were you feeling down earlier?
It was nothing.
Did you get jilted or something?
No. I just lost 50,000 yen on pachinko.
Girl!
That would definitely hurt.
That's like
I can
500
understand
bucks.
why she would feel down.
On gambling. Sorry, not quite gambling. That's illegal.
What was that song from earlier?
I was going through a very painful time of my life. It was so bad that I didn't even want to go on. Then, Genny played that song from earlier.
You mean he wrote it?
Well, yes.
The title is The Flower That Blooms in Snow. He recorded it on a cassette and gave it to me as a present.
Aww.
Is that?
It's a portable cassette player. Are you familiar with them?
This is my first time seeing one in person. That's a Volkman, right?
I always have the cassette player on me with the tape inside.
Wow, impressive. I didn't realize that not only are you a good cook, but you can write songs too.
This is a bit embarrassing.
Alright, about
I
Pokeball.
only know her name from the internet. I just love stories about the occult and conspiracy theories. And when I looked up Nyes, that name came up.
Then what about the nirvanA initiative?
I read about that on the internet too. It was on an occult news site. Supposedly, there's some sort of sinister plan by that name. But that's all that was written about it. Really, I'm telling the truth. Trust me.
We didn't get leads despite all that time we spent here. Neither of them had any information on Tokiko.
But if that's true, why was Gen in Tokiko's Somnium?
Anyway, we can figure that out later. Let's investigate somewhere else for now.
Alright. Where would you like to go?
Let's go to the warehouse district.
Alright, Harbor Warehouse District. We have such fond memories here.
Ryuki, why are we here?
Remember how I said before that I like nature? The sea is also a part of nature. By the way, Tama, look over there.
Oh!
That's...
You know them?
We saw her, them, it, in the future.
In the future?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not really. I've just seen them around before.
Dressed kind of strangely, don't you think? Maybe they're coming back from a cosplay event. Excuse me. I'm sorry, do you have a minute?
You.
You know me? Who are you?
I don't need to tell you anything.
I'm wrong.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
You want to address, ask, or wink sync?
Wink sync.
What's going on? What could he be plotting?
Okay, why are you dressed like that?
None of your business.
Thought we could only wink sync once a day. We've definitely used it more
You're
than that
beginning
today.
to annoy me. Would you please leave?
Annoy you?
Hello, this is a public area.
Fine. Then I will take my leave instead.
Okay, bye.
The day to take action is approaching, and I must stop the plan.
Stop what?
There she goes.
What was she talking about?
Well, that was a very normal conversation.
I don't know. Cosplay band, maybe?
I've never heard of a plan like that.
Then maybe it's a family plan. Whatever the case, I think it's clear that that woman isn't all there. Let's forget about it. More importantly...
On to the next place, huh?
Alright, let's head to Yoyagi Park. Alright, Yoyagi Park, Tuesday, February 12th, 1550, which is 3:50.
Ryuki, you look tired. Are you okay?
After all that, we haven't made any progress at all. It takes a toll, knowing you've wasted your time on a case like this.
Why don't you rest for a bit?
I plan on it. That's why I came here. This place is always therapeutic for me.
Is that...
Leon.
What's he doing here?
Let's go find out.
It is a public park.
Oh, it's you.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I was watching the sky.
The sky?
Yeah, like I told you. I've dreamed about being up in the sky since I was a little kid. I always wanted to be a pirate.
In the sky? What?
Sky pirate.
A sky pirate.
You mean pilot?
I don't know. I like Sky Pirate. Why are you here?
I like this part. It's quiet, peaceful, serene.
I know the feeling.
It's the perfect
Watch
place
all
to
the
be
young
left alone
girls
with
who
your
I'm
thoughts.
definitely not attracted to.
I agree. But what were you thinking about?
Oh, I just got a request from someone. I agreed to do it on the spot, but now I'm not sure if it was the right choice. I've been wondering if I should have refused instead.
What was the request?
Can't tell you that. It's confidential.
Was it signed Terror? Just asking for a friend.
What are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's Alfred. Non-alcoholic beer. I really love this drink. It was in that vending machine, so I got one.
Alright, wink, sink, or ask?
Let's wink sync, since we can just do it however much we want.
Yeah, apparently. Screw having power issues.
Well, I don't know the situation exactly, but I understand what you're asking. You want to get inside that facility and take a look around. Maybe there's something there. Though I didn't see anything last time I was there. Oh well. I'll accept your request. So stop making that face, alright? Cheer up, please.
Facility?
I don't know.
By tonight, he must have meant today. The night of the 12th, right?
I would assume so. He did say he just got the request.
Who did it come from?
I can't tell.
We both saw the same thing.
Anyway, I'll be going now. Looks like you've got a lot on your plate, but try not to overdo it. See ya.
Bye.
By the way, Ryuki, about the nirvanA trial.
Now that you bring it up, we haven't watched the video yet.
Wanna watch it?
Yeah, play it.
I'm gonna have a very physical reaction in this public park. I'm calling it now.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please play it for me?
Very well.
Yeah, use manners with your eyeball.
Yeah.
She deserves it. Wow, hate that.
I forget your eat off of my water bottle. Is that what Skibbity Toilet is?
That's what I was about to say.
Okay.
Yuki, buddy, are you okay?
Hey, Ryuki? Are you okay?
I don't think he's okay. I really don't think he's okay.
I think someone might have just lost his marbles. Can you sit down, please? Oh. Okay.
So we broke the simulation again. Oh, good. Now it's night. It was just 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
What? What? It can't be. How? Why is it suddenly nighttime?
Don't you know? The Earth rotates toward the east, so...
What was I doing all this time?
You've been standing there, like an NPC that froze up. Hey, what happened?
That's what I'd like to know. I watched that video and then I came to and now we're here. What time is it, Tama?
21:30.
Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight?
This is bad. We need to hurry.
Sheesh.
Totally in the condition to go run off to go talk to a lady that thinks that this entire world is a simulation.
Uh-huh.
All right, Nye's Japan branch, February 12th, 2200. So 10 p.m. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Is she in half? Yep, there's half of her.
Jesus Christ.
It can't be.
And no one keep it together.
This can't be happening.
Apparently not. Everyone's just falling apart. And I think this is a good place to end. Well, maybe not a good place to end, but, you know, it's a place to end.
A place to end.
All right, next stream is Sunday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. Yeah. Yeah, today's Thursday, right? It is. Cool. You got any announcements?
If you are also participating in the protests that are happening nationwide in the United States, to be clear, on Saturday, the June 14th, please be safe. Make good choices. Make sure you have water, sunscreen. Keep an eye out for yourself and the people around you. Be smart and be safe.
And watch what electronic devices you have on you, especially if they can identify you, and things like your phone. So
yeah, turn off face recognition, thumbprint, any of that kind of stuff. If you do keep them on you, turn that stuff off while you're at the protest.
Also, GPS as well. So, you know, be safe, make good choices, and yeah, that's all we got. If you are watching on Twitch, below is the link to our YouTube channel. You can go watch any of our previous stuff there. I need to queue up some more videos to be posted. But if you want to see anything older, that's the place to see it. If you're watching on YouTube, like, subscribe, hit that bell, whatever. And yeah, thanks so much, all. We'll be back on Sunday. Have a good night.
Bye.